What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's vlog we are going to be discussing how to find the motivation to get started in the gym, how to find motivation to begin your fitness journey. In today's video we're going to show you some exercises, an arm day, and we're also going to go into detail on the tips that I like to do to give to my clients on how to get them rolling, to get their feet wet, and to get just motivated to start exercising, and how to get into a structured diet and nutrition program. It can get annoying, it can get repetitive. We're gonna figure out some ways that can make it fun, enjoyable, and interesting. So let's get into the workout, and then we'll get into the actual vlog. Now, if you don't want to see the workout, you can skip ahead a couple minutes. I'm going to put a little thingy right here where you can skip to the actual informational part. But again, it's going to be finding your motivation, and I can almost guarantee will help you get there.
Hey, I got my brothers and my fam standing next to me. I go to war for what I love until the death of me. You pussies quitting in the first is not a threat to me. Because what break me is what makes me, it's my destiny. I know we heard it all before, but let me give it to you straight. When you're back against the wall, you just step up to the plate. Who to call, who gon' fall, don't be asking who to blame. Go insane, hey, since I lit the flame, I ain't scared to burn away. Burn away. Since I lit the flame, I ain't scared to burn away. Leave a trail behind, leave a fucking grail behind. Snails getting turned into the cargo that we left behind. Getting to your prime, we the dimes, upper echelon. Run the field like Megatron, always keeping pressure on. I got bitches picking sides, digging ditches, ditching five. Making music in your pics, bet you photosynthesize. Work it out and make your mind. Is you with it, are you sliding? Just because you win a lyric doesn't really mean you mine. I got things to do.
Tell me.
You're beautiful. So motivation to go to the gym can be
Hard.
It can be very hard. It's very hard. And the reason it's hard is because it's something that you don't want to do or feel obligated to do, but it's something that you need to do. That makes any sense. It kind of doesn't, but it kind of does. What I mean by that is it's not something that's regularly, it's not something that is regularly in your routine. It's something that you have to add into the routine daily in order to hit your goals. That's an exercise of walking, running, jogging, sports, extracurricular activities, going to the gym, lifting weight, pumping iron. All of these things are added once to better our bodies. So finding the motivation to do so can be challenging because you come home from work all day, you work a long day, you work 9, 10, 11 hours, you're a nurse, you're working overnight. All of these things impact your ability to perform outside of your current, quote unquote, hour-long day. Now, finding the motivation to do that is the hard part because everybody says that they want to start working out, they want to better their bodies, they want to increase their health and wellness. The challenge is finding the time and dedication to do that, because you can say in the morning, I want to go to the gym after school or after work, but then you run into that problem of you just went to school for 8 hours, you just went to work for 8 hours, you're exhausted. You don't want to go out. You gotta go. You gotta go. Why do you gotta go? You gotta just do it.
You have to do it for yourself, because if you don't do it, nobody will do it for you.
You gotta put in your own effort if you want success and you want change. One of the ways that you can dedicate and find that motivation to go to the gym is create a plan of action in the morning. Pack your gym clothes in the car with you. Most gyms have a bathroom. Most gyms have a locker room. Bring your stuff with you, because when you bring your stuff with you, it forces you to go straight from work or school to the gym. It prevents that ability of your brain of saying, I'm gonna stop by at home. And when I stop by at home, that's when I can take a second, decompress, relax, do my thing, and then I can go out after. What usually happens is you just don't end up going out after. You get home, you sit down, you have something to eat, you have a glass of water, and you get tired, and your decompression turns into compression of sleep on the couch, of watching your favorite Netflix show. So bring your shit with you. If you bring your shit with you, you're forced to go straight from the gym, or straight from your office or school right to the gym. Another way to motivate yourself to go to the gym can be a little difficult to do and a little harmful, but you know, long story short, it works. It's called tasing yourself. Literally, when you think you don't want to go to the gym, tase yourself. With a fucking taser.
No,
Take
no.
Okay, then what would you do?
You have to want to go to the gym. You're never going to accomplish anything if you're like drudging and sludging to go to the gym. I don't, take it from me, I don't like going to the gym, but for a long time I didn't like the way I looked, and I'm still working on it, but you have to want to make the changes. If you don't want to make the changes, then the effort's not going to come.
Exactly. Prepared to make the change, you're never going to make the change. You may notice that we're on a different path today. We're not on the track. We didn't really want to make the drive over there because we're on a little bit of a time crunch. So we're walking around our neighborhood, quiet, calm, relaxing, talking in a different environment. It's a little nerve-wracking. We've went over 2 different things of how to find motivation and drive to go to the gym. Step 1 was bring your clothes to work or to school. So you are forced to go to the gym straight from that without having that breakage of going home, relaxing, and potentially not going. The second thing was getting a dog collar and tasing yourself.
No, we have one if you want to borrow it though.
We do, and we have tried it, and it does hurt. The second thing, no one's gonna do it for you. If you wanna see a real change in yourself, you have to put the effort in and you have to put in the work. Because if you don't do it, no one's gonna do it. You're never gonna see change in your body and in your health if you don't start applying health and wellness to your everyday routine. One of the biggest points, the best tip, and the most motivation that you can find besides your own motivation, which you're probably lacking in, is the ability to have a buddy. The buddy system is a huge part, because find your brother, your sister, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, your mom, your dad, a best friend, or just a friend. Find somebody who will keep you accountable to go to the gym every single day. When you have to meet somebody and you have this plan, it's very difficult to pull out. It's very easy to stay on track because you have somebody else that is looking forward to it and looking up to go. Sorry, I'm out of breath right now. We're walking up this hill. So give me 1 second to get up this and catch my breath. One of the things that a lot of people misunderstand with this health and wellness thing, you don't have to go to the gym. You can go just for a walk. You can go for a 1 mile walk for your exercise. It'll take you about 30 minutes, maybe an hour if you do another mile. That alone is sufficient enough to get you through the day. Start with the walk with your friend, join a walking group, join a running group, join a fitness group, go to boot camp classes, Orange Theory, do the workouts and exercises with a group who are also in the same world as you. Most of us are gonna be in the beginner realm because we're looking at this video to try and find motivation to go to the gym. So you're probably not having a lot of motivation as we start. So going to a class where people are depending on you, or the buddy system where you have a friend or sibling or whoever depending on you, will literally change your complete outlook on fitness. This is like a subcategory of finding motivation because this doesn't actually motivate you. When you get to the gym, this is a huge motivational factor, having a good playlist. Finding music that keeps you entertained and keeps you motivated. It prevents you of thinking of how much time you have left of your workout. You're going through song by song. You want to listen to your favorite song. You want to memorize the lyrics to your favorite song. You want to listen to the new Taylor Swift album. You can do that in the gym. It is like an hour-long session of listening to your favorite music without having any interruptions. That will keep you motivated during your workout, but that is only the part when you get to the gym. Getting to the gym, you know, is the first part. Also, fill up your car the day before so you don't have the excuse of, I don't have any gas. We went over a couple key things. Tip 1, pack the car with your gym clothes before you leave for the office or for school. allows you to go straight from where you are right to the gym, prevents that downtime. Step 2, get a collar, shock yourself. Step 3,
Have the motivation to go to the gym.
have the motivation to go to the gym. Find a buddy. Having the buddy system is one of the most beneficial ways to get yourself on that health kick, because you're relying on somebody and they're relying on you. It creates accountability, and accountability is one of the best driving factors to motivate. Have a hype playlist, because with good music becomes great responsibility, and with great responsibility comes great gains and great health, and it allows you to be there for your family because you're staying active, and activity means amazingness. So stay active, stay hydrated, stay fueled, stay motivated, and get your gym going, because we want you to have the best active lifestyle to make sure you're here for a long time, not just a fun time. So I hope you've gained something from these videos and of this knowledge, because if you haven't already, I need you to do something critically important. This is probably one of the biggest things that we can ask you to do in this video. And what is that?
Give it a like, hit the subscribe button, and follow for more content. Leave comments, but only positive ones.
Yeah, I've had enough negative comments on my how to cook rice in 2017. 37,000 views and 1,500 comments of people wanting to not do good things. So keep the positivity and stay motivated. All right, so when it comes down to finding motivation and finding your love for something, those couple things that I mentioned earlier in the video are probably your key to success. Finding a gym buddy, finding someone who will motivate you and keep you accountable, finding a taser, make sure you get your ass up and get to the gym, bring your stuff with you to work or to school so you have something planned for right afterwards, and you don't have to have that downtime of going back home to settle down. Do those things, and I can almost guarantee that you'll start to kind of develop this habit, and this habit is going to be a new spark of love to get yourself going on that health and wellness journey. When you start to build that habit, not only are you telling yourself that you're capable of doing something, but you're going to be doing it for so many days in a row that you're going to start to develop this overwhelming feeling that your body is changing right in front of you. And that should be the motivation that you need to get through your day, is that every single day I'm changing how I look, and that is making me happy. I hope that this video has brought you some justice to how to become more motivated and driven to go to the gym and begin that health and wellness journey. I hope you guys stay tuned for my next video, because that one is going to be incredible. So be sure to stay along with that video, and I appreciate you stopping by today's video. With no further ado, please hit this button right here to drop a subscribe, and drop a button follow right here, because this one right here is going to bring you to my last video, which I think is going to be super informative and informational for everybody. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this content, and I hope you enjoy my next video. Stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. Bye.